So I'm currently camping at the worst campsite in Jasper National Park. Not this campground, this specific site. I am in campsite 16AA of the Wapiti first come first serve overflow lot. It was described to me as a parking lot, and it literally is a parking lot. My spot isn't even flat. But at the same time, this campsite is absolutely awesome. First of all, it's got power on site, which I didn't use, and it's also close to the playground, which I didn't go anywhere near because I'm traveling alone and I'm an adult man. But what this campsite does have, for $13, you get a fire permit and you're allowed unlimited firewood. Obviously, don't be an a-hole, but you can use as much firewood as you want. And specifically here, I do not have a fire pit. I use this area next to my van to set up shop, make sandwiches, live the life, and it was great. But to use that firewood, we need a fire pit. Some of these sites had tables and fire pits. I was not so lucky. But what I did have access to is some communal sites down by the river. And I know what you're thinking. Communal, ew, people. It's not like that. If you look out across from me, that is a communal site. That is a communal site. Those are just open to use. But it gets even better than that. I left that firewood there, but as we walk down here, we follow the path down to the Athabasca River. First of all, you can see all the forest fire damage from last year's fire and a trail that leads you all the way to town. And as we walk closer, we have some more communal fire pits. This one is the one I used last night. There's that one there. And there's a few more as you go up the road, although those ones don't seem to have picnic tables. So I was the only one down here last night, and as you can see, the people on top of the hill are totally out of the way. So essentially you have your own private spot right next to the river. How good is that? And it gets better. But if we walk over here, we can get right down to the river. It's a little steep, and if you're old, I do not recommend. This spot, probably not great for old people because you do have to carry firewood down that hill. But just look at that view. That's absolutely not a bad spot for being the worst campsite in Jasper. Now I'm going to go canoe Moline Lake, so you're not going to hear from me a couple days. So these daily shorts are taking a quick break.